Hello and good evening, everyone. Is my video audio clear? Fine. I welcome you all to India's largest e-learning platform, Unacademy, and I welcome you all to the GATE Conqueror channel. Welcome you all to the series of antennas concept through question series. We are into antennas concept through question series. This is part 10. Yes, how are you all, dear? Before we start the session, let me introduce myself. I am G Reddy. Having 15 plus years of experience in teaching, guiding and mentoring GATE and ESE aspirants. I work as motivational speaker, pan-India from the past 12 years, expert in field theory and communications. And this is our channel, GATE Conqueror, and this is a link where you can join us on Telegram. The good news for all GATE Conqueror faculties and the good news for all the GATE Conqueror followers is that we added 4 new faculties very recently, 4 new educators are added to our team, and we are now 8 educators who will teach in English. We are very much determined to finish off GATE 2023 and ESE 2023 syllabi comprehensively. So that's our target here, and I'm pretty much sure that we can do this very comfortably. And this is the link where you can join us on Telegram. The advantage of joining us on Telegram is that you get a personal level support from all the faculties of the GATE Conqueror team. Good evening, Elango. We are into concept through question series, dear. So get ready for some questions. We'll rock the session. Ask everyone to join, Elango. Ask each one of them to join very soon, dear. And I take responsibility to complete EMFT is for ECE, for both GATE and engineering services comprehensively. I'll be completing EMF for electrical for both GATE and ESE exams, and communications will complete for ECE, for GATE and ESE, and communications for electrical for ESE. And I'll be completing advanced communications for ECE, for engineering services exam. So these are my responsibilities, dear. finish off these subjects for these particular exams. We are well ahead of the tracking, and we are supposed to finish these concepts comfortably on our channel, and most uniquely on our channel also. At least I'll take 4 to 5 fold more number of hours than the other people will take on other channels to complete these subjects. So ask everyone to join very soon, dear. We are going to rock the session. Some interesting questions we are going to face now. Very soon, within a couple of minutes, we'll start the session. We'll start the first question. Ask everyone to join very soon. Unacademy offers 2 paid platforms. One is Plus subscription, other is Iconic subscription. In Plus subscription, you got to have the face time of legendary faculties in the form of live classes, weekly test, structured courses, unlimited access, rank improvement batches, crash courses. All this in Plus subscription, dear. Iconic subscription, you have all these features. Along with that, you have a personal coach for one-on-one guidance, dedicated doubt clearing educators to clear your doubts, preparatory study material, personalized test analysis, study booster sessions, and study planner. You go for Plus or Iconic subscription, dear. I recommend you to go for a no-cost EMI. Total cost will be divided by number of months. You can also use our code KNR10 to get an additional 10% off. Iconic subscription, 1:1 live mentoring, increasing your chance of getting a top rank. GATE and ESE Iconic subscription, we get 1:1 live mentoring, online study material, priority in Ask a Doubt, live doubt solving, study booster sessions, priority in Raise a Hand, open house with educators, community learning, and all the benefits of Plus. Take your preparation to the next level using Iconic subscription. Today is the last day for this offer, dear. You got an offer on Plus subscription. With every 12-month subscription, with every 12-month Plus subscription, we are ready to give away 2 months extra subscription free, and with every 24-month subscription, we are ready to give away 3 months extra subscription free. To subscribe now, use the code KNR10 to avail extra 10% off. Best study material is here, dear. You get free physical notes. GATE Iconic 1 year and above subscription. And these notes have been curated under the mentorship of top educators, which covers the syllabus comprehensively and has solved examples to build problem solving skills. Available for electrical, EC, mechanical, civil and computer science. The notes will be dispatched the last week of the May. This Unacademy Lite subscription, which has mix of topic and subject-wise mock test, access to structured test series, detailed solutions and performance analysis. Subscribe now using the code KNR10. This Unacademy Ask a Doubt feature, which is available both on app and website. You can ask up to 3 doubts at a go. 1 second here. Get the solution in your preferred language. Also very easy to ask your doubt. Just click crop and submit. To get in touch with our counselor, if you are having any doubts or if you are confused about your preparation journey, or if you are having any queries about subscriptions, you want to know about the latest offers, you can contact our counselor. This is the number where you can contact our counselor. They will definitely help you. These are special class features which includes interactive live classes, polls for the learners, raise hand option. You never miss a class when the notification is on. You can download the lecture note then and there, access it anytime and anywhere. The next special class will be tomorrow morning 10 a.m. Follow my profile to get the latest updates of these classes. Every week we start 4 or 5 new batches. These are the new batches started yesterday. Verb Gate 2024 for electrical explained in English. Spark Gate 2023 for electrical explained in English. Verb Gate 2024 for ECE explained in English. Spark Gate 2023 for ECE explained in English. All of them started yesterday. For all of this, you can use the code KNR10 to get extra 10% off. We are into the antenna CTQ series, concepts through question series. This antennas is a part of EMFT. It's part of EMFT. What we have covered in EMFT so far on this channel for GATE and ESE is EMFT contains 5 modules. Module 1, elements of EMF theory. Which is common for both GATE and ESE. And this module is common for ECE and electrical people. It is complete syllabus for electrical and one of the module for ECE. Already we had created a playlist on this. With 40 videos and 50 hours of content. Will be useful for both GATE and ESE. Generally, the maximum content that you have for elements of EMF theory on any YouTube channel will not be more than 8 to 10 hours, dear. Against that, we got 50 hours of content here. Good evening, Bhaskar. We'll start the questions now, dear. So, try to be ready with the calci. Bhaskar. Module 2. EM wave propagation. This is for EC and we created a playlist on this. With 15 videos and 30 hours of content. Useful for both GATE and ESE. In this module, 90% of the syllabus is done. One small topic is left out. That I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll finish off this module. You'll be having around 35 hours of content for this particular module. 30 hours is done. Most probably 2 more videos and 5 more hours of content is there. Module 3 I'll start from Monday, which is transmission lines. Module 4 is wave guides. Both of this I'll start parallelly. Module 5, optical fiber communication and antennas. This is 8 to 10 hours content here. This I'll be starting a separate series for this. Antennas were covered in the playlist. Antennas Mahamarathon series. 18 videos and 38 hours of content. Overall, we have 3 playlists. For module 1, we have 50 hours of content. Module 2, we have 30 hours of content. Module 5, we have 38 hours of content. Overall, we are having 118 hours of content. I am planning 1 or 2 more hours of content, making it 220 hours of content. Module 3, Module 4, 10% of Module 2 and OFC to put together will at least more 100 hours. Like 220 hours of EMFT. I bet not at least 1/5 will be offered by any other YouTube channel. So that's the reason I say this GATE Conqueror channel, the one-stop solution for you, for your GATE and ESE preparation. All our subjects we deal it in this detailed manner. So you can just sit back and rely on us. With this note, let us start. The questions now. First question. FBR. Front to back ratio is practically equivalent to what? A. Beam area, B. Efficiency, C. Directivity, D. Radiation resistance. Tell me the answer here. Elango, Bhaskar, anyone. What is the answer? Front to back ratio is practically equivalent to directivity. Just like directivity, it explains the nature of the antenna to radiate in any given direction. Directivity practical representation is given by FBR. Option C is the answer. Is that clear? Next one. A plane in which we have electric field and the direction of the wave is called as for example, you are having a horn antenna. Axis of the antenna. Highly unidirectional antenna is radiating along its axis like this. And this, let it be radiating along the x-axis, electric field along y-axis, magnetic field along z-axis. The transverse electromagnetic wave, TEM wave, transverse electromagnetic wave, when electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other and they are perpendicular to direction of propagation of wave. Now, the direction of propagation of wave is in x direction, electric field is in y direction. Then this plane, XY plane, is called principal E plane. Listen carefully. And this plane, XZ plane, plane in which you have the wave direction and the magnetic field is called principal magnetic plane. This is plane. This is plane, okay? Yeah. Now, you tell me the answer here. So, what is the answer? Plane in which you have electric field and the direction of the wave is called principal E plane. Principal E plane. Option B is the answer. Question number 2. Option B is the answer. If an antenna half power beam width is 90 degrees. FNBW is dash. Tell me the answer here. In an antenna, half power beamwidth is 90 degrees. FNBW is dash. How they are interrelated? FNBW is approximately twice of half power beamwidth. FNBW is 2 into 90, 180 degrees. Option B is the answer. An antenna having non-symmetric pattern has half power beamwidth in E plane as 40 degrees, half power beamwidth in H plane as 60 degrees. Beam solid angle of antenna is beam solid angle in steradian, radian square or square degrees is half power beamwidth in E plane to half power beamwidth in H plane. 40 degrees into 60 degrees is 2400 square degrees. These are square degrees dear. It's typo. Beam area or beam solid angle. Beam area or beam solid angle is measured in steradian or radian square or square degrees. 2400 square degrees. Option C is the answer. Is that clear? Next, a hemisphere as dash steradian solid angle. If you consider a sphere, in a sphere, we have 4 pi steradian. If you consider a hemisphere, we have 2 pi steradian. A hemisphere has dash steradian solid angle, 2 pi steradian solid angle. Option B is the answer. Pattern of Hexane dipole is, if you take a dipole antenna, this is the axis of the antenna, it radiates perpendicular to the axis. If you draw the pattern, it's a donut pattern. With its major lobe perpendicular to the axis. This may not give you good clarity, but I'll show you a diagram, a picture, so that it looks very easy for you. This is the radiation pattern, see here. This is how it is radiating. These are the dipoles. These are the dipoles. Now, but I consider a Hertzian dipole whose length is less than lambda by 10. Dipole, but its length is less than lambda by 10. Each pole having length less than lambda by 20, lambda by 20. When this size decreases, this donut shape also decreases, forming a thin line. Therefore, the pattern of Hertzian dipole is circle. Very, very, very important question. Options is the answer. Any doubts you can ask. Not hemisphere, Muhammad Shahwaz. Muhammad Shahwaz, it's not hemisphere. That's the reason I'm saying. Because most of the people, not only you dear Muhammad, most of the people will think that it is hemisphere. It's not the case. It's actually donut shape. Omnidirectional pattern for a dipole. But this is an Hertzian dipole. The length is decreasing. Therefore, you have a ring-like structure. Is that clear, everyone? Mohammed, is that clear? It's okay, no problem. No problem, dear. That's a very important question. Next. Pattern of half-wave dipole. Pattern of half-wave dipole is just now I told you, Mohammed. Pattern of half-wave dipole is donut pattern. Donut pattern. It's donut pattern. Option B is the answer. Is that clear? Directivity of half-wave dipole is, anyone? Directivity of half-wave dipole. Directivity of half-wave dipole, anyone? Directivity of half-wave dipole. Directivity of half-wave dipole is 1.64 in decibel. Directivity in decibel. 10 log directivity to base 10. 10 log 1.64 to base 10. This will be 2.15 dB. Is not asking in decibel. The answer is 1.64. Option is the answer. Yes, correct, Mohammed. Yes, it is correct. Next question. Directivity of quarter wave monopole. Directivity of quarter wave monopole. Directivity of half wave dipole is 1.64. Directivity of quarter wave monopole is quarter wave monopole structure. It is single pole with the length of lambda by 4, quarter wavelength. What is the answer? Any guess? What is the answer? Directivity of quarter wave monopole is double of that of half wave dipole, 3.28. Option B is the answer. Directivity of quarter wave monopole is greater than half wave dipole by dash dB. Calculate here. Calculate and let me know the answer. 10th one, very important. Important question. If you consider a half wave dipole, the directivity of half wave dipole is 1.64. If you convert them in decibel, directivity in decibel is 10 log of directivity to base 10. 10 log 1.64 to base 10. Which is 2.15 dB. Consider quarter wave monopole. Directivity is 3.28. Calculate in decibel and tell me dear. Directivity in decibel. 10 log directivity to base 10. Ten log 3.28 to base 10 is 5.15 dB. This is lengthy procedure. Shortcut. Directivity of quarter wave monopole is twice of half wave dipole. Therefore, the directivity in decibel will be 3 dB increase. Three dB increase plus 3 dB directly without any calculation. You can say that it is 5.15 dB. Is it clear? Is this logic clear, dear? Let me know, is this logic clear? Any doubts? This is how we deal with the shortcut here. So need not calculate by using the calci and all. Need not calculate by using the calci here. Next question. An antenna has the largest dimension of 2 meter. An antenna has the largest dimension of 2 meter, operating at a frequency of 1 gigahertz. Radius of Fresnel region is. Take an antenna with its largest dimension D, the region surrounded by this, the radius R1 is a reactive near field region. The one with R2 is radiating near field region or Fresnel region. R1 is 0.62 into under root of d cube by lambda. R2 is 2d square by lambda. Above this, you have R3, that is outer space. This R3 will be greater than 2d square by lambda. This is far field region, Fraunhofer region. This is Fresnel region or radiating near field region. This is reactive near field region. Now he is saying an antenna has the largest dimension 2 meter, operating frequency 1 gigahertz, radius of Fresnel region. Radius of Fresnel region is given by 2d square by lambda. F is given as 1 gigahertz. F is C by lambda. Lambda is C by F. 3 into 10 power 8 by F value 10 power 9. This is 3 by 10. Radius of the Fresnel region R2, 2d square by lambda. D is 2 meter, 2 square, 2 into 2 square by 3 by 10. This is 80 by 3 meter. 80 by 3 meter. Option D is the answer. Yet again, one more important question. An antenna has a symmetrical pattern with half power beam width. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by symmetrical pattern here? What do you mean by symmetrical pattern? What do you mean by symmetrical pattern? An antenna has a symmetrical pattern with half power beam width of 60 degrees. Symmetrical pattern means half power beam width in E plane is equal to half power beam width in H plane. Each 60 degrees. Number of antennas required to cover a sphere Let me calculate directivity. Directivity is 4 pi by omega A. 41,253. 4 pi steradian is 41,253 square degrees by omega A is theta E in degrees into theta H in degrees. Why 4 pi steradian is 41,253 square degrees explanation I had given in the previous playlist here. Please go through it. 41,253 by 3600. Calculate. Calculate and tell me. $41,253 divided by 3600. 11.45. 11.45 is the directivity. What does directivity indicates? Directivity indicates number of antennas required to cover a sphere. What it is indicating? It is indicating that 11 full antennas are required plus 45% of one more antenna is required. 45% of antenna is not possible to install. So how many antennas are required? How many antennas we install? 12 antennas. 12 antennas. Option C is the answer. Is that clear? Next question. The antenna has a beam area of pi steradian. Directivity of the antenna is, directivity is given by 4 pi by omega A. 4 pi by omega A, beam area, pi steradian. Directivity is 4. Option D is the answer. The following quantity is independent of distance. Following quantity is independent of distance. Radiation intensity is defined as radiated power into R square. Radiated field, electric field is proportional to 1 by R. Magnetic field is proportional to 1 by R. And power is proportional to E square. Power is proportional to 1 by R square. Radiated power is proportional to 1 by R square and radiation intensity is PR into R square. Therefore, they cancel out. This radiation intensity will be independent of R. Following quantity is independent of distance R. Radiation intensity. Option D is the answer. An antenna has a stray factor of 20%. The beam efficiency is, beam efficiency and stray factor are complement to each other. If stray factor is 20%, beam efficiency is 80%. Option D is the answer. Directivity of isotropic antenna is, isotropic antenna is an imaginary antenna or a mathematical antenna which can radiate equally in all directions. Its radiation pattern is a sphere. And you know, directivity is a measure of number of antennas required to cover a sphere. As you know, a single isotropic antenna is enough to cover a sphere. The directivity of isotropic antenna is 1. The directivity of isotropic antenna is 1. If you calculate in terms of decibel, directivity in decibel is 10 log of directivity to base 10. 10 log 1 to base 10, log 1 is 0, 0 dB. Therefore, isotropic antenna is also called as a 0 dB antenna. But here is not asking about decibel, only value is asking. Directivity value is 1 for isotropic antenna. Option B is the answer. Directivity of Hexane dipole is. What do you mean by Hexane dipole, dear? Hexane dipole means small dipole. Its length is less than lambda by 10 or approximately in the range of lambda by 100. Very, very small dipoles. And for these Hexane dipoles, the directivity will be 1.5. This is a derivation we have done in previous sessions, dear. Please go through the previous sessions, Antennas Mahamarathon series sessions, where I explained the derivation for this Hexane dipole, which is 1.5. The option B is the answer. Clear? Half power beam width of Hexane dipole is. For a Hexane for a Hexane dipole, directivity is 1.5. Half power beam width is 90 degrees. Option B is the answer. For Hexane dipole, length is very small value, less than lambda by 10. If you take a bit larger value, length lambda by 2, thin linear wire antenna of length lambda by 2. Previously, half power beam width for Hexane dipole was 90 degrees. Length was approximately lambda by 10, you assume. Length is now increasing. Half power beam width will decrease. Length lambda by 2. It is 78 degrees. Very important question here, because you will not have time to derive this. You must remember these values. We have derived these things in Antennas Mahamarathon series. Half power beam width of thin linear wire antenna of length lambda. L is lambda. Half power beam width 47 degrees. It will further decrease. L is lambda by 2. Half power beam width 78 degrees. L is lambda by 10. Half power beam width 90 degrees. Clearly, as the length is increasing, half power beam width is decreasing. That's the relation. 47 degrees. Option A is the answer. Next. FNBW of Hexane dipole. You know FNBW is twice of half power beam width. You know half power beam width of Hexane dipole is 90. 2 into 90 degrees. FNBW is 180 degrees. Option D is the answer. You can see here. Hexane dipole, half power beam width is 90. FNBW is twice of it, 180 degrees. FNBW of linear wire antenna of length lambda by 2. Half power beam width 78 degrees. FNBW twice of it, 156 degrees. 156 degrees, FNBW. 156 degrees. FNBW of thin linear wire antenna of length lambda. Half power beam width 47 degrees. FNBW is 94. 94 degrees. This is very important tabular form here. It's a very important tabular form here. This relation is also very, very important. Frequently asked interview question. Is that clear? Next. Directivity of small loop antenna. Remember, directivity of small loop antenna is equal to directivity of Hexane dipole. How much is the directivity of Hexane dipole, dear? 1.5. Small loop is also 1.5. Option B is the answer. The radiation fields of short dipole and small loop antennas are out of phase by. If you consider short dipole and small loop, the radiation fields are out of phase by 90 degrees, represented by J. Option B is the answer. A dipole antenna of length dash made of thin wire does not radiate. Take lambda by 2. Lambda by 2 means lambda by 4 here, lambda by 4 here. Current distribution. Due to flaring, they will become in phase. Maximum, it will radiate. Lambda. Lambda means lambda by 2 here, lambda by 2 here. In phase, they will radiate, but you will have a small dip here in the radiation, which will decrease the efficiency of the antenna, but of course it will radiate. 3 lambda by 2, 3 lambda by 4 here, and 3 lambda by 4 here. 1 half here, and 1 more. This half and this half cancel, still it will radiate equivalent to this. 2 lambda. 2 lambda means what? Lambda here and lambda here. lambda here, and lambda here. Every lambda by 2, the current will reverse its phase. It won't radiate. As simple as that. Option D is the answer. Got it? This again, yet again, very important question. An antenna operating at 300 megahertz, considered it is having a length of 0.1 meter. If the antenna is dipole antenna, its radiation resistance is F is 300 meter, F is C by lambda, lambda is C by F, 3 into 10 power 8 by 300 megahertz, 300 into 10 power 6, that's 1 meter. L by lambda is 0.1 by 1, that is 1 by 10, length is lambda by 10, dipole antenna with length lambda by 10, up to lambda by 10, radiation resistance formula is 80 pi square into dl by lambda whole square. Radiation resistance is 80 pi square dl, length is lambda by 10 by lambda whole square. Radiation resistance is 80 pi square by 100, 0.8 pi square. Calculate this 0.8 pi square, slightly less than 8, it's 7.89 ohms. ohms. Very, very important question again, because which formula you need to determine is decided by this length. Less than lambda by 10, the formula would be 20 pi square into dl by lambda whole square. Lot of difference will be there in the calculation part. That's why you should be very careful. Up to lambda by 10, 80 pi square for dipole. Less than lambda by 10, 20 pi square. For monopole of length lambda by 4 to lambda by 10, 40 pi square. Less than lambda by 10 for a monopole, 10 pi square. That's why you should be very careful here. Antenna is a dash element. Antenna do not amplify. Remember dear, it's always, so many people think that it's an active element, but not. It is a passive element. Option B is the answer. If effective aperture area increases, what happens to directivity? The relation between directivity and effective aperture area is given by directivity D is equal to 4 pi by lambda square of AE max. Where AE max is maximum effective aperture area. If you see this relation, if the effective aperture area increases, this fellow increases, directivity also increases. Option B is the answer. Is that clear? In a communication system, if the distance between transmitter and receiver doubles, what happens to capacity? The capacity of a communication system is given by Fritz's transmission equation. According to Fritz's transmission equation, WR by WT is equal to AET AER by R square lambda square. What is saying? In a communication system, the distance between transmitter and receiver is R. It is getting doubled. What happens to capacity? R became 2R. So what happens now? WR by WT is AET AER. R became 2R. That is 4 r square lambda square. Capacity decreases by a factor of 4. Decreases by a factor of 4. Very important model again. Previously asked in engineering services and GATE. Option D is the answer. Questions on arrays we will deal in the next class, dear. So this class we did 30 questions. And also we have dealt, wherever it is required, we have also dealt the numericals related to these questions. And also we have discussed about the concept of these questions, dear. 30 questions and their concepts. Similarly, in the coming classes we will also discuss but some more questions, some more concepts. Till then, have a good day. Thank you all for joining. And also remember, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and also share this class among your friends so that it will get maximum reach and maximum students get benefited by this. Thank you all for joining and have a great day.